Should the Jets go after Derek Carr or wait for Aaron Rodgers? What do you think?
I think you have to go after Derek Carr.
Yikes.
First off, you're not going to wait for Aaron Rodgers to climb out of his fucking cave at the bottom of a cliff in South Africa to decide what he wants to do or what he wants to even have breakfast for, or maybe crawl back in there and sit in darkness for another month. You want to be on his watch? Please. And then you have to trade for him in the first place. Like, you have to give up assets for Aaron Rodgers. You can just sign Derek Carr. You keep your picks. You build on this young talent that you have, the culture that you're building. A lot of people said the Jets were a quarterback away last year, a quarterback away. Was there a huge difference in like Aaron Rodgers versus Derek Carr last year? Like,
yes. I'm gonna set something straight.
At this point in Aaron Rodgers,
in 2016, Derek Carr was very good. He was almost the MVP of the league. And if he hadn't gotten hurt, that Raiders team, maybe they would have gone somewhere. Last year, Derek Carr, Devontae Adams. I know Waller was in and out. I know Renfro was in and out. I know Matt Collins was weapon 2 for a lot of the year. He had an all-pro running back in Josh Jacobs. He had Chandler Jones on the defensive side of the ball. Everything was supposed to be, okay, this is the year for Derek Carr. And of course, I will never, ever fault someone for saying Josh McDaniels is an awful coach, because he is. But what makes us think, just because the idea of Derek Carr fitting into the Jets, like this Jets roster was significantly better than the Raiders? Or what am I missing here?
So let me say, I am saying this on the assumption that I don't believe that Derek Carr going forward is the Derek Carr of last year. I will say that I think, that
he's
year
better.
I think he's better than currently. He can be better than he was last year, and that's an anomaly. It's not a sign of he's falling off and he's Matt Ryan now and he's just going to be trash in general. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that last season was somewhat of an anomaly because he had him in the playoffs the year before. He did, and he should have beat the Bengals in that first game as well. So the reason, he
continues to lose though, and I know he's had 9 coordinators, but this would be his 10th coordinator. It's not okay. Like.
So here's what I'll say about this question. It's not that I say go pick Derek Carr over Aaron Rodgers. It's that I say go find, in my opinion, an above average quarterback that's available in the market that you don't have to give up instead of wasting your time on the Kyrie of the NFL is essentially what I believe.
Yes.
That is what I say. So okay.
It's not like Derek Carr's cheap, right? That's another factor. Because once again, all right, so what's your goal with the Jets, right?
Derek Carr's cheaper than Aaron Rodgers.
No, he's cheaper than Aaron Rodgers, but he's still taking out $30-40 million, right, on the cap.
No shot he gets that amount of money after last year.
Oh, is he a free agent?
Yeah, they cut him.
Well, they're cutting
him. Agent.
Gotcha. Okay, so you think he's like $20 million? I don't know, bro.
Whatever they're doing,
Daniel Jones getting more money than Derek Carr?
Probably somehow. Because that's how the market works, dude. Like he's younger.
I get it.
He's on the rise versus
but
on the decline.
Wouldn't you rather can you win a Super Bowl with Derek Carr? So what's the point here?
It's the Jets. It's the Jets we're talking about.
Get to the playoffs. But
no, that's not what I'm saying. It's like you don't like. Let's just look in the mirror. Like it's the Jets. We're not.
But wouldn't you rather
try
try and find your franchise quarterback while the team is young? Like this to me feels desperate that like they feel like they're in a win now position when they're quite literally not in a win now position. So take a year or two to find the quarterback and hopefully you strike gold. You get a Burrow. You get a Hurts.
At what point do you become self-aware enough to say, hey, we can't draft and develop shit. Let's just go pay for one at the quarterback position.
But that's like saying I can't cook steak, so now I'm gonna go to a fucking Outback Steakhouse to get the best steak of my life, which would be playoff success. I'm not saying Outback Steakhouse has the worst steak of all time, but it's satisfying. But it's not. You're not talking about it afterwards. You got Bloomin' Onion. That's Garrett Wilson. You've got great sides. That's Breece Hall. But I just don't think Derek Carr's the answer. And I'm not necessarily saying Aaron Rodgers is either. I would say the Jets shouldn't feel like they're a piece away from winning a Super Bowl unless that piece is quite literally a top 5 quarterback. And the top 5 quarterback,
I also think they have a ton of cap space too. I guess they do. For a quarterback.